Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Nerd Herders. I'm Rich.
I'm Nick.
And we are from the Over a Beer channel. So, as always, we are doing today's show over a beer. We're switching it up a little bit from last week.
Yes.
Switching our beers. I am now having the Sam Adams Chocolate Bock.
And I'm having good old Fezziwig, his Mighty Ale.
So, now I don't know if I was a huge fan of that one or not. But
I think you were indifferent on it.
it's not bad.
Tastes just like old Fezziwig.
Tastes a little chocolatey. A little chocolate taste.
A little chocolate Bach, whatever Bach is.
But it's chocolate.
Bach. That's what Christopher Walken calls bark. The tree. It's got Bach. So let's roll.
So let's get this moving. News segment first. If you didn't know already, every week we jump back and forth between picking the top news stories. Today is Nick's turn. So Nick.
Yes.
What do you got for us? What's happening?
Alright, let's break out the news. By proclamation of the king. Alright. First one is actually, it's a little bit of old news, but it was news in the last couple of weeks. We never discussed it, so I wanted to address it.
Okay.
There has a rumor that came out from a reliable source.
Ooh.
I don't remember who it was. Some Japanese guy.
We're really on top of this here.
Some Japanese dude. There's a lot of them. Said something, and now we're going to talk about it.
Japanese guy said a thing.
Yes. And then it was translated, probably poorly, dubbed.
What's going on? What's up?
Yes. That there is going to be a Smash Brothers game at the NX launch.
Yes.
But whether or not that means it's going to be a port of the Smash Brothers for Wii U, we don't know.
Yeah.
But my initial reaction when I heard this was, that makes a lot of sense. It'll just be, I think we had the same reaction. It'll be like the Gold Edition, the Game of the Year Edition, the Masters Edition, Championship Edition of
whatever
they want to call it, of the Wii U.
With all the DLC and everything they can.
All the extra
that makes no sense.
Stages, all that. That made a lot of sense.
Possibly more characters.
Some people have speculated that it would be just the new game. I don't see that.
That doesn't make sense considering how long they've sort of nurtured this and helped it.
But other people are upset about this. I've seen a lot of stories, heard people talk, that think it's stupid to do it that soon, and it would be like taking money from people who already paid for all that, and blah blah blah, and this and that and the other. I think it makes absolute sense. What is your thoughts on this?
I agree. I don't see a problem with this. We get Gold Editions, Game of the Year Editions,
all the time.
All this stuff with DLC, especially when you have a leap from one console to the next, from one generation to the next. We had it with The Last of Us was a big one. And considering there's 10 million, 11 million Wii U's out there.
I think it was 12 was the number.
It was 12, the most recent number. Plus 3DSs. I mean, I bought it on my 3DS, I bought it on my Wii U, and if it comes out, I'm going to buy it for this.
Because I didn't buy a lot of the DLC.
The only DLC I have is the original Mewtwo because I got it for free. I haven't bought any DLC since then. Yeah. I'd be all over this, and especially how much time and effort and care they've put into what the new Smash is. It makes sense that if they're going to try to market the NX to as many people as possible and get back a lot of the kind of fans and stuff that they've lost, that they would put out a full set, a full edition.
I think it makes total sense. I think it makes sense from Nintendo's point of view, where this game, esports is huge. It's getting bigger and bigger. This game obviously is part of that.
Yeah,
it's definitely a game that they want to. They have out there people playing in tournaments and stuff. Keep that going, obviously. A lot of people didn't get the Wii U. I mean, 12 million worldwide. That's not a huge number at all. And Smash didn't smell 12. It didn't smell 12 or sell 12 million. Either.
No, I mean maybe between I don't know what the numbers are.
I don't know what the totals are with 3DS either, but it makes a lot of sense. It doesn't upset me. The questions that I would have. My first question would be is, will we still be able to have a GameCube controller thing? Because I just felt playing Smash that way.
Yeah.
And then my other question would be, does this mean though that backwards compatibility might not be a thing?
I wouldn't count it out. I mean, we have a Twilight Princess HD remake coming, and we can play that on the Wii U because there's a Wii version of it.
Yeah,
so I know,
but it is a little bit different where it would be. I mean, that's like an HD remake that looks a lot better. And
I mean, they might up-res what they can. I don't know. I think Smash Bros. Is gorgeous already.
It's hard to say.
Yeah,
I don't know, because I feel like they might not make it if the controller's not going to be anything like the Wii U. They might not make Wii U games compatible, because most Wii U games you would need. But
I feel like
that game the gamepad.
Yeah,
other games.
That's a whole nother.
I don't know. It's just
Wii U.
It's just a thought. If that launched, they're going to have game of the Year edition or whatever.
I don't see a problem. What's it hurting? I don't see a problem with it.
I'm fine with it. All right, so let's move along. We're both cool with that. Let's make it happen. All right. On his Instagram, which I do not follow, Vin Diesel the other day announced the release dates for Fast and Furious 9 and Fast and Furious 10. Fast 9 is going to come out April 19th of 2019. Fast and Furious 10, April 2nd, 2021. By the time this is done, that'll be a full 20 years of these movies. Are these ever going to end?
I figured it was going to end with 9. I haven't seen anything past the first one.
Well, because now we have 10.
Yeah, that was the thing. Is I figured they were going to do, from what rumor originally was, is they were going to do a last trilogy. 7 was supposed to set up like the final trilogy, very similar to Force Awakens. We're getting.
It doesn't.
No, okay. Why? I haven't seen.
Well, there is continuation that could happen, but
it's supposed to be like this. Is like okay, we're gonna have 7, 8, 9, and then we're gonna call it. Well, now they're doing 10. I would like to go back and watch them because I love
these movies.
I've heard so many great things, especially the more recent installments of it.
Yeah.
So, if they're good, I don't really have a problem with it. Do we need it?
It gets a little exhausting to like know that there's.
Well, yeah, we just had Mission Impossible 5, and we already have 6 confirmed, and that's
well, like part of the awesome thing with the we'll see. I mean, Rogue Nation, I thought was awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with it probably having a very similar feel with the next one. And part of the awesome thing about the Mission Impossible movies was whether or not they were good, okay, bad. They each felt so unique and so different because I was a new filmmaker. The Fast and Furious movies. Yes, there's a total jump in tone from like the first 4 to the most recent 4, but they are similar because they had basically the same filmmaker. Like I hope that if they're going to change it, it will evolve in some way. Like it evolved at Fast 5, and change it again.
Well, wasn't the plane supposed to connect to Tokyo Drift or something?
That happened.
Okay, that already happened.
That's done with, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm behind.
But like you said, these are fun movies. The last one made like $1.5 billion, $1.5 billion worldwide.
I mean, so they're good. Like
they're not going to stop, but someday they have to stop. Or stop with like, I mean, is Vin Diesel going to be in these like forever? I don't know. I love these movies, and it just kind of seemed like, okay, like maybe it'd be nice. Yeah, at that point, if they go away for like 5 years,
but see, at least they're not.
They're also becoming annualized, like Call of Duty.
But they're not. That was my next point. They haven't coming out every. It's like we had the Saw movies where we had 7 of those. Every year, those were hitting. These are, we at least have like a year or 2 in between each.
That's true, but there still has been talks. There's still ongoing talks that The Rock's character is going to get a spinoff.
Oh, really?
And there was talks. Like within the last couple of months, that the Eva Mendes FBI character might get a spinoff. So then they would become kind of annualized if the spinoffs are coming in between and stuff. I mean, it's not Star Wars, like it's not Marvel, it's not Star Wars. Maybe it's too much. All right, 2 more quick ones. Steven Spielberg had a little bit ago teamed with the company VRC, which stands for Virtual Reality Company, which was started by the visual effects supervisor who ended up directing Maleficent, Robert something. But anyway, Steven Spielberg is now he came out as like a sponsor of it, but it has now come out that he is developing a solo project just for VR. What that means, there's been some speculation. There had been rumors that his next movie after BFG next summer is Ready Player One. And there had been some rumors that he was going to shoot that entire movie for VR, because the actual book, the video game world, is VR. I don't think that's going to happen, but the rumor is that whatever he's doing for VRC, the company, might be a spin-off of sorts from the movie. Incorporate,
like do it like almost like a VR game to tie in with.
Well, VRC is not. Yeah, I mean it could be a game, but I think that their goal is virtual reality, not games, but cinema.
Okay.
So it would be some sort of visual experience.
Some kind of DVD thing or
something, but whatever it is,
it comes out and you can watch the home VR version or the
made by Steven Spielberg, exclusive for virtual reality.
I'm interested.
That's the kind of thing that will get people more and more interested in virtual reality. It sounds really cool.
Well, that's the kind of people
we don't know
need
much about it,
sort of doing.
Can you imagine if he made the entire virtual reality parts of that movie in virtual reality?
That would be cool.
That would be very cool. We'll see. All right. Last bit. I don't think we mentioned this. Kojima and Benicio del Toro, Guillermo del Toro. Of course, we've talked a lot about Kojima over the course of this. They're going to be on stage together at DICE. Del Toro is going to be giving Kojima an award, Lifetime Achievement Award, but there's been rumors that they might announce.
Well, they're going to do some kind of talk,
some kind of discussion,
keynote, or they're going to do the keynote or some kind of keynote over there.
And there's been rumors that they're going to announce that they are actually working on a game together.
I think that would be really cool.
And it wouldn't probably fall apart.
It would make sense. You know, here he is, Kojima Productions. He's teamed up with Sony. He just did his big gift receiving tour with Mark Cerny, going around the PlayStation development studios and stuff like that. And now, he's hanging out with Del Toro, and Jeff Keighley's going to be kind of like hosting the whole thing, and it makes sense that because for a while Del Toro was still.
What do you think it'll be? Like, basically
quiet mountains.
Yeah.
Like I could very well see it being trying to take the Silent Hills idea, and spinning it into something called something else with the same ideas or the same themes, or they've talked and been in discussions about stuff for a long time, so it could be anything.
It could be anything. That's
but
true.
If I were to say, if I were to pick something, I would say it would be like a Silent Hills.
Yeah, because they must have had so many more ideas thought out in development for that, and how much of that is now unavailable to them, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like how much of that is going to be.
Yeah, it's going to be their Mighty No. 9 or Ukulele.
And that sounds awesome because a lot of people really wanted to see what that would have been. But anyway, I just thought that was kind of exciting news, and that's coming up very soon, right?
Yeah, for the next week or two, I think.
So we might have an answer soon, and you can stay tuned for that. And if something breaks, we'll probably tweet about it, one of us. And how can they get a hold of us?
You can find me on Twitter at Rich Belson.
I'm Ash Stonks.
You can find the channel on Twitter at oabeer_official, and you can email us at overbeerofficial@gmail.com. You can also find us on Facebook, facebook.com/overbeer. If you like these videos, please share them with your friends and subscribe to our channel. We're looking to hit 100 subscribers so we can make a custom YouTube URL. We are about halfway there at the time of this recording. So, any subscriptions are greatly appreciated. But I think it's going to do it for today, so until next time, we'll see you guys later.